Hello, and welcome to 5-Minute Math. Today we are looking at the third grade concept of real-world number pairs. This is standard 3.5E in the great state of Texas, and we are using item number 13 off the 2024 released STAAR test. If you haven't done so already, please go ahead and take a moment to pause the video, work this problem out on your own, unpause it, and we will look at our answers together. All right, so we have a chef at a restaurant. He makes 6 burritos every 1 pound of meat. So which table shows the relationship between the burritos and the pounds of meat? Well, how can we represent that? Let's draw a picture first. Okay, so I'm going to say that my pound of meat, just going to draw a square. Okay, so that's 1 lb. For some strange reason, the abbreviation for pound is lb, even though the letters L or B aren't even in that word. So 1 pound, what can I get with 1 pound of meat? Well, it says I can make 6 burritos. All right, so I'm just going to kind of draw a little bit of a representation here. I'm just going to put a little b. All right, so burrito, 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 and then burrito. All right, so there's my representation. 1 pound gets me 6 burritos. If I were to do that again, okay, I got another pound, and then I've got another 6 burritos. Once I see this, I could start thinking about what pattern is going to emerge so I don't have to necessarily draw this every single time. So I've got 6 here. I've got 6 here. I can draw another pound, but rather than drawing it out, I can just say, you know what, I'm going to get another 6 burritos. And I'm going to get another pound here. I'm going to get another 6 burritos. So for every pound, my number of burritos increases by 6. So let's see if I could turn this into a table and find one that matches. So I'm going to take this right here. I'm going to kind of bring this over here. So I'm going to, let's look at the way they have it here. They've got the number of burritos and pounds of meat. I would probably list it the opposite way. I'd put the pounds of meat first, the burritos second. So let's do that. Let's do pounds. I'm going to do LBS. And then I'm going to do burritos. And we could just flip it backwards to find the correct answer. So that's what makes the most sense to me. So what did my 1 pound get me? Well, my 1 pound got me 6 burritos. Once I added this down here, right, I had 2 pounds, and I had 6 and 6. That's 12. Once I added this down here, went to 3 pounds, another 6, 6, 12, 18. We're skip counting by 6s here. And once I went down here, I had 4 pounds, 24 burritos, right? So that's my table. None of the tables look like that because they kind of flipped the burritos and the pounds of meat, but that's fine. We can simply flip those. So I'm just going to take this, I'm going to rewrite it over here. Right, so I'm going to put my burritos on this side. I'm going to put my pounds of meat. LBS is my abbreviation. I'm just going to take my numbers and flip them. So 6 burritos come from 1 pound. 12 burritos come from 2 pounds. 18 burritos come from 3 pounds. 24 burritos come from 4 pounds. All right, I've done my work here. We just need to find the one that is going to match. All right, so take a look at this. 7 burritos from 1 pound of meat. Nope, I need 6 burritos from 1 pound of meat, so I can knock that one out. All right, 6 burritos, 1 pound of meat, that looks good. 12 burritos, 2 pounds of meat, that looks good. Ooh, they go up to 10 and 14. That's question mark. Let's come back to that. 1 burrito from 6 pound of meat. Nope, look at that. They switched that. 6 burritos, 1 pound of meat, yes. 12 burritos from 7 pounds of meat. Now it's got to be 2. So it does look like it's going to be this. Really what we're doing is we're dividing each of the burritos by 6. Those two numbers will check out. So our answer here is going to be B.